Hello everyone, it's Scott and welcome back to another episode of Regrowth. So in this episode, I'm going to try to get up towards some more ore seeds. So let me show you what I did in between episodes. So I did a lot of reorganization. I moved the skeleton soul seeds over here. And it turns out that if you put a seed next to another seed with the crossbreeding brace, trestle, whatever it's called, has a chance to expand even if there isn't a formula that allows a combination of those seeds. So I was able to duplicate the skeleton soul seed just by placing it next to the nature seed, and then from there I took the dye seeds and duplicated. Well, it turns out that I ended up just making a second copper seed and then working my way up. So at this point I have I think almost level 8, level 8 copper seeds. So as soon as I get that 10 10 10, I'm going to be off to the races and just going crazy with copper. But until then, I'm prepping myself towards the next step. I'm improving my cactus finally, just trying to crossbreed that up, as well as the sugar cane. So I have that up to level 9s. I moved a lot of the flowers around and trying to organize them, and cleaning up a lot of the primary crops that I've been neglecting a lot. And yeah, so down here I improved the wheat seeds, so I expanded this out, so it's almost a 9x9x9. I have our 9x9 farm area. I have my infinite water source block underneath these carpets, just so I have it in range of the petal apothecary. I might end up just moving all the Botania stuff over here just for completeness, but yeah, that's been working out pretty well for me. So let's take a look at the quest book. So under the what is the world made of, I've been doing some advancement. I'm about ready to work on the iron seed. So here I've made plenty of weak essence. I've been getting red sand from the mines underneath the base, and I'm ready to cash in floral gray powder and get that last essence of iron. So the oh yeah, I ended up building another stairway here, expanding the base a bit. I don't know if I covered that in last episode, but it's definitely an improvement in navigation. Let's get, where did I put the other essence? Here we go, essence of iron, and let's grab a little bit of essence of copper. Make sure I have some magical seeds. So wherever they ended up, I think they're over here, the essence seeds. Yep. Though I will have to watch out at some point that I don't end up completely depleting the essence seed supply. So I again misplaced my living stone supply. Now it's up in this block, this box up here. So let's grab that and head back down and see what we need to do to make iron seeds. So for the iron seeds, we're going to need 3 essence of iron, 1 copper, 4 weak essence, and that essence seed. So let's get everything prepped together in the right sequence. So let's drop in the 3 essence of iron, our copper, the essence drops, 1 of these. So now I have the right formula. It's starting to power up with mana. Mana pool's still looking good. This is powering the runic altar. Still building up. Okay, so let's add the living rock. Whoops, add the living rock and hit it with the wand. And there we go. Here is our iron seeds. Excellent. Great. I'm really looking forward to this. Finally getting iron. Iron seeds. I'm going to grab some more essence of iron. And there we go. That should unlock 13 quests. And that's pretty crazy. So, one thing I definitely want to work on is getting some storage. So, as I was hunting around, I found this. So if you come under what the world embraces, there are a lot of storage containers that I haven't even started tapping yet. So one of the things is the Java barrel. So this is a very useful single item type of storage. So let's grab a couple of items. So in here, let's grab some oak wood. Should have half slab somewhere. So in order to craft a better barrel, we're going to take a chest in the middle, surround it with oak wood blocks, or any kind of wood will do, and then a half slab on top will get us the better barrel. Excellent. And so let's grab some stickers as well as a barrel hammer. Great. And next we have upgrades for bigger barrels. Now I'm going to have to work on getting some copper, but just a quick demo how great this is going to be. Let's take this one barrel and grab all the essence that I can, and right click, shift click will, or shift right click will lock it to the item, and like that I am now storing just a lot of stacks of equipment of the essence. So let me grab some more, fill my inventory as much as possible. Yeah, this one I'm now holding 15 stacks. 41 stacks of essence. That's great. So I can work my way up towards more better barrels, start replacing some of these chests, especially since the essence seeds are growing like crazy here with 10, 10, 10s everywhere. I get about 5 stacks per hit, and yes, that's working great. All right, let's lay down the iron seed right here and let that grow. So we can still shift right click with the compost, and then we'll make a crossbreeding stick right here between the iron and the copper. And hopefully we can get that to duplicate the iron. Alright, I think I'm ready for another quest, and that one is coal seeds. So what I ended up doing was doing this carbon connection, just taking charcoal from my trees, floral black powder made from my black flowers, a little bit of weak essence will give me essence of coal. And then if I have 3 essence of coal plus a charcoal plus essence seeds, that's going to give me coal seeds. Alright, so let's get cracking on the formula. And once I get this done, I'm no longer going to have to mess around with trees and the furnace in order to get my charcoal, because from this point I should be able to grow coal directly. So all I have to do is wait a little bit, then hit it with the one, and there we go, 1 coal seed. So another thing I was looking at was ender seeds. So in order to make that, I'm not that far away because it's just going to take a little bit of crafting. I need 2 mana pearls, 2 ender pearls, and just the normal weak essence. So what I was missing, of course, was ender pearls because I'm not that good at killing Enderman. You may notice that my experience has dropped because I've suffered a couple more deaths trying to get uh, ender pearls, and then I ended up just getting ender fragments. So um, yeah, so let's come over here. I need to figure out, where did I put it? Of course, I put the ender pearl and the mana pearl with the Botania stuff. Don't know why, but let's go down here and check out the ender fragment. So with that, I can use 5 pieces to make 1 ender pearl, and I'm getting these by killing some of the small, I think they're called endermites, and some of the crazy creepers, the dark green creepers, also drop these ender fragments. So with that, I'm going to have 2 ender pearls and 2 mana pearls, which I believe was a quest reward. And so I'm going to dump in the 2 pearls, 1 essence seed, and the 4 mana, the 4 weak essence. So, waiting for this to charge up. There we go. Throw that in, and done. So from this point, I should be able to mass produce my own ender pearls with the ender seeds. So let's get some more essence of ender. And that's working out quite nicely in getting these resource seeds. So one thing I am missing is the tin seeds, and let's see, I'm missing light gray powder and slate. So let's grab another one of those with So it turns out you can make slate by recombining the flint. Now, I don't have near enough because I'm going to need 16 of these to get 1 more essence. So that means I'm going to have to head out and do a little bit of mining out in the field. So let's make sure I have the right materials. Alright, that should cover all of my slate needs. So let's head back and cache in the formula. Actually, I should be able to do it from here. Manual submit. So the last thing I'm missing is the floral gray powder. So that's going to take light gray petals mixed with the pestle and mortar. And let's head back inside and get the remaining pieces. Alright, so while I'm waiting for my light gray mystical flowers to grow more petals, let's check out what else I can do in the What the World Embraces quest tree. So there's a lot of little things, and so let's get started. So brick by less boring brick, what I'm going to need to do is make a chisel. So this is part of the Chisel 2 mod, and it's actually called a chisel. Unfortunately, there's a lot of different chisel products, but the one that we actually want is out here on page 7, which is this guy. So it's pretty simple. All I need is a stick and a flint. So 1 stick and 1 flint should make me a chisel. So let's cash that in for some marble. And what the chisel does is if I right click it and drop in a block, I'm going to get a lot of different variations. So for example, if I wanted to take my red sand, that doesn't do anything. But if I have, I don't know, more, well, like the marble, for example, I can pick a marble block that has different designs. So swirls and crosses and other different doodads on the block, and that works the same way with cobblestone. So if I want a little spicier variety of cobblestone, um, I can pick that. So one of my favorite is glass. So there's a lot of different uh, varieties, and this borderless glass is actually a pretty nice design because it ends up with a very seamless uh, view when you make a glass pane. So something to work on in the future as I upgrade the base and add a little bit of variety here rather than I mean the cracked sand is pretty cool from a beige green perspective, but maybe I can do something a little nicer with the floor and the stairs here and spice it up a bit. So let's see what else I can do in the quest tree. So pruning time to make a clipper. Well, can't do that yet until I have a source of iron. So one thing I can definitely make is the super crafting frame. It's super. So this quest has been around a while, and I haven't gotten around to finishing it. So if we recall, we should be able to make a crafting table by putting wood over the hatchet. And so with the crafting table, I should be able to, yep, let's make some more sticks. And surround that. And that should be able to make my super crafting frame. Alright, so the way this is going to work is if I attach the super crafting frame to an inventory and then make a design, a crafting recipe within the frame. Let's say I want this to come from the inventory. So when I exit out of the GUI, we see that we have the icon of the chest. So anytime I want a chest, I just right click and it's going to draw off the inventory of these wood planks and give me a chest. So we see that that has now bled down some of these wood planks down to 32. So that's pretty cool. So I'll be finding more things to do with that in the future. It's a pretty useful quick crafting tool. So let's see, let's cache that in for some more frames and see what else I can do. So another quest is here, drawing from experience. And so this is actually a quest to make drawers. So I use these a little bit in Agrarian Skies 2, but only as a bridge until I got the AE2 system. So let's take a look at what I need to do a 1x2 drawer. So, alright, so what I want to do is make oak drawers. So not the compact, but the large size. So with that, I'm going to need 2 chests and a number of oak wood planks. And so that will give me 2 oak drawers. And what's cool about that, it's going to give me some 2x2s. What's handy about these storage items is, let's find a place to put them. Let's say here against this wall right here. So if I lay these out, I now have 4 tiny small compartments where I can save values. So right now I have 59 copper. So I can basically fill these in with 4 stacks of items each, and that'll work out pretty cool for storing bulk items. And then there should be a controller somewhere getting an upgrade. When your drawers aren't big enough. Okay, upgrade templates. So we can make this by putting sticks around a oak drawer or any kind of oak drawer. So let's make sure that we have the right kind of material, because I seem to be running out of sticks. So let's take these planks and turn them into sticks, and then try the upgrade. So here we go. So let's make 1 upgrade and cash it in. Well, actually, then we're going to need a level 2 storage upgrade. Alright, this is going to have to wait for a bit, because I'm going to have to cash in some of that iron essence. So speaking of which, let's go back and check in on that. Alright, so I just harvested the iron flowers, and it has given me 14 iron essence of iron total. I'm up to 38 essence of copper. So let's head back to the furnace and start getting ready for this. So once you have enough essence, let me grab all this back. So the iron essence can be laid out in a circular pattern like this, which will give you 8 iron ore. Excellent. And so with this iron, I should be able to start smelting it down immediately. So let's do the same thing with the copper. And this is going to start to, yay, iron. Okay, so this is going to unlock all sorts of stuff. Like, let me just grab some right now, because one thing I definitely want is in the world embraces, there should be a seed organizer. Too many seeds. Yes, seed storage. So I'm really curious what this guy can do. So it's just going to be oak planks, 2 chests, and an iron ingot. So let's whip that up. So 2 chests, and then some oak, and voila, 1 seed storage. And that's going to give me 8 more. So, yep, seed storage will accept analyzed seeds, which each storage being able to hold a single species of seed. Okay, so I'm going to have to do a little bit more scanning. I've kind of gotten the habit of just dumping in raw stuff. So let's see where I can put it. I guess what I can do is, since I've been building all these right up against the edge, why don't I push out the corner here a little bit more. And yep, let me just square this off here and use this as the new storage area for the seeds in the farm. So that'll work out pretty well. Also probably means that I need to get a lot more cracked sand. So let me grab some stacks of that, and then I'll dump off the red sand here. Then, yep, we'll just set this up like so. Alright, so all I have to do is finish off with a little bit of glass. I'm not sure where that ended up. How much time do I have? I have a fair amount. Alright, so let's set up the seed storage right here. Okay, so if I were to place the items in growth, gain, strength, not sure, but I get a nice little icon of the item. So that's so I'll start building up a couple more storage containers and work to finish that off. Yep, this will work well as as another storage area, and I'll start to consolidate all the seeds into these bins, and that'll help clean up a lot of this nonsense that's around the farm. So back to the furnace. So that is done. So let's get some copper going. So with that, I'm going to call this an episode. I have a lot of organization and restructuring to do here. I'm going to build up the iron seeds and the ender seeds in between episodes. See if I can get those up to a good amount, and then start cleaning up the seeds into these seeds organizers. So if you could, please leave a comment or a like. Let me know how I'm doing, and I will see you next time in Regrowth. Bye!